All right, we are going to be watching some video about ancient cave paintings in Australia. Are you ready?
Crikey.
All right.
Heck yeah.
3 years ago, a school teacher visiting the National Museum of Australia stood transfixed in front of a giant canvas covered in ochre spirals and haunting faces. Staring back from the rock panel were beings unlike any humans she had ever seen.
Okay.
Enormous black eyes covering most of their faces, skin as pale as chalk, and one striking absence. None of them had mouths. The guide whispered that these figures, known as the Wandjina, were painted by Aboriginal artists in the Kimberley region of Western Australia.
So that's kind of what it's known for.
Yeah.
Big time is those red hands. And then eventually you're going to start seeing these wild looking things that they look like they have helmets on and
Oh, cool.
otherworldly type of things.
A remote landscape covering more than 400,000 square kilometers and home to an estimated 100,000 rock art images. As she later learned, only 3 indigenous groups, the Ngarinyin, Worrorra, and Wunambal, are guardians of this tradition. For weeks afterwards, that teacher couldn't shake the feeling that she had glimpsed a secret meant to be hidden in plain sight. Why would artists who meticulously recorded plants, animals, and everyday life leave out such a fundamental feature?
All right. This video is taking some liberties. Most of the images you're seeing are not the real pictures of the caves. We will look at some of them, though.
Science, tales of megafauna, archaeology, navigation, and oral history that show why ancient stories often contain kernels of truth. Let's begin with the image that first left that museum visitor in awe.
Okay.
Imagine you discover an old family album. Most photographs show familiar faces, noses, mouths, hair and smiles that reflect generations of ordinary people. Nestled between these portraits, you find a series of paintings of family elders that look nothing like anyone in your lineage. Their heads are huge, their eyes occupy more than half their faces,
Yeah.
and they have no mouths. That
Okay.
jarring contrast is what researchers feel when they compare Wandjina imagery with other Aboriginal rock art. Whereas neighboring Gwion figures depict slim, elegant human forms in fine detail, the Wandjina are rendered with broad strokes and simple.
So this is the Wandjina. Is Wandjina an area? Is it a part of Australia, or is it a tribe?
That's what I'm not clear on. I
Yeah.
know it's in the Kimberley area of Australia, Western Australia, and they did mention the 3 tribes or groups earlier,
Okay.
but I'm not clear what the Wandjina actually
Simplified yet striking
are.
features. Their eyes dominate. Some paintings show pupils and eyelashes, others depict black or empty sockets. When lines radiate from the heads of the figures, they are said to represent lightning or the halos of storm clouds. Even the skin color stands out. Many Wandjina figures are painted white, an unusual choice in a culture where everyday representations feature dark ochre tones.
Of course, there's the eye.
The eye.
That
There it is.
seems to be, in my experience, a very common thing that appears throughout
There's a
my life
theme
and
here.
many other things.
The Manjal or Namarali, one of the Wandjina ancestors, is described in stories as so bright that his skin glows like chalk, with just a purposeful message rather than incompetence.
All right, so I'm trying to gather here. So let's see. This looks a little interesting here.
Those halo-like lines and headdresses around their heads could be stylized representations of gear. A more grounded explanation is symbolic. By leaving the mouth blank, artists signified silence and sacred power. There is cultural evidence that lends weight to these ideas.
All right, that is all fine and well, but I really want to see the real images. So I'm going to pull up right now the actual images that we
Cool.
want to see here. Let's go here.
Good explanation, though.
Yeah,
Little
pretty
intro,
good.
you could
They,
say.
I feel
Yeah,
like they took
decent.
some pretty big liberties there, but
I do agree. Yes,
Yeah.
it certainly looks that way. Yeah.
all right, so let's pull this up here. And so this is going to be the real pictures that are on the
Here we
caves.
go. Oh, neat. Yeah. Here we go.
So this video is a bit somber. There's no talking. It's just like this weird kind of music and then like the images, which I thought it works. All right, so here.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Put my own music in here. So those are some weird faces, right? Like look at the big gaping eyes.
The eyes and even the heads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really interesting. Oh wow.
Let's see. Now, who's to say, when you draw like weird people, right? Like, when you can't draw and you try to draw a person and they end up looking kind of like that, This
is, I was going to say, this is the story of my artistic life.
Yeah, right, it's like how kids draw a little bit,
Yeah, exactly. My stick figures will one day be recorded in history.
What if it's just like some, I don't know, some guy's story, like the Stephen King of the time got together and made a tale or something? Like, that's the thing. You don't know, right? if the fairy tales or whatever are fiction or I don't know.
That's a very good point. I mean, it seems, of course, we have literature here in our modern day and throughout our history, but people told stories for as long as people could think, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Who's to say? Yeah. Who's to say whether it's fiction or?
There they are. Really there's those big-eyed people.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's to say this wasn't fiction? Like from a story someone told.
It's kind of true, but also we have a lot of films, right? Like we have so many movies, true. And you can see like humanoids in there. They have fingers, they have feet, they grow hair in their head. Right. It's not like it's like super out of the ordinary. I don't know. Maybe some of those horror movies they still kind of look like people, like humans, though.
Still humans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we go with what we know to a degree. Like if we consider Star Trek, right?
Yeah. Good example.
Most of the aliens shown in Star Trek, the other species, are rather humanoid in many ways, like Klingons and Romulans and Vulcans and so on. Yeah, it's all we know.
Yeah, these people do look a little strange.
They do. They do though.
I think I didn't catch how long ago this was, but it's something crazy, like 30,000 years ago, or it's not like 1,000. It's a considerable long time, way before the Roman Empire and all, Mongolian Empire, all that stuff. It's weird that that I don't know they made that. It's still here.
I think that's phenomenal. Yeah, it's like they really did leave quite literally their mark in the world. Mm-hmm. It's really
because so much has been destroyed. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So much has been destroyed.
There's so much we don't know too. Lost knowledge, lost wisdom, perhaps. Cultures.
I don't know what they're doing here. This looks interesting.
Yeah. Right.
Bunch of circles.
Yeah. Wild.
I think it's these images that get people.
Yeah.
No mouth. Looks like they have a big nose, and then just big gaping,
gigantic eyes.
Yeah. No pupils. No nothing. Just big black eyes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, like the white of the eye. No pupil. No iris. Just
almost like there's like a helmet on them or something, or I don't know what that is. Looks like the pharaohs a little bit, the way they.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah. That's kind of what I thought too.
Yeah.
How does that ancient Egyptian look?
Well, that was interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I have no final thoughts on that. Just interesting.
All I know is if someone thousands of years from now discovers one of my stick figure drawings, no, people of my generation or age did not look like that, as you can see from this video. We actually have bodies and heads.
I had a funny joke I was working on one time where, like, imagine how the Bible, they found the Bible and they found the sea scrolls. What if the only thing that remained was like Marvel comics? Like there was a considerable amount of Marvel comics left behind, and all they had to go on was like Daredevil, Blade, Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk.
You're right. They would probably have some really cool thoughts about us humans.
Well, they're still like bipedal, right? So they still walk on 2 feet. They still have fingers. They still have noses, and they breathe out of their mouths. So, like, in a way, it's not completely incorrect. Like, people do look like that.
It's true. And they certainly had, it was just they had some extraordinary powers. Like Spider-Man could do his things with the web. Superman could fly, jump over tall buildings.
Incredible Hulk, you could, like, shoot him with bullets, and he could just, like, it don't bother him.
Yeah.
As in real life, if you shoot people with bullets, they die. So I guess it's sort of similar to like Greek mythology is and all of them. There's a whole lot of humanoid people who are part God, who are more powerful. It's in all the books. Like, come on, all the religious texts got somebody that came from the sky or knew somebody from the sky and was powerful.
It's true. It's true. He's going to save the world.
Yeah.
Right? That kind of whole, it's like our mythology, our modern mythology, or legends in a way.
I'd like to know the answer, but there is no straight up definitive answer as of yet that I know of. But still fun to talk about. All right, buddy. And we'll wrap it up on this. Any final thoughts?
Just that there's wisdom in them there hills, I guess.
I guess.
We just have
Wisdom.
to figure out what it means.
Yeah. Wisdom in the caves.
That's right.